This is almost 200. Actually, this is... Hello fans of Fate Grand Order, I am Avon and welcome to FGO Tips. The Valentine's event Chocolate Ladies Commotion is in full swing from now until February 3rd, and I wanted to share with you a quick way to farm as much chocolate as possible using as little AP as possible. There are basically two sets of repeatable quests, each with their own collection of enemy classes. Normally you will fight a random mix of these 3 or 4 classes, which can make it hard to build the best party, but there are limited time events that skew the results towards one particular class at a time. These are what we want to focus on. Since we know we are going to be fighting almost entirely Lancers in this case, we want to build a party that will optimize the number of Lancer coins that drop. You could pick a Saber here because they will be helpful when fighting against Lancers, but a Lancer with the Kitchen Patisserie will boost coins by 3 and the Street Choco Maid will boost coins by 4. The boost only applies to the class that is using the craft essence, which is why I recommend picking a powerful Lancer with one of these. Next, you're going to want your 3 most powerful Sabers to start out. If you have a 4th powerful Saber, you can put them in next, but I'm running out here, so I'll use the Berserker as the next best thing. They will still do maximum damage against Lancers, they just won't benefit from the same defense that a Saber would. Lastly, I'll throw in Mash because I'm running out of points, but it's not that big of a deal. Most of the time, only my first 3 here are actually going to fight. Since I have already done this once, I received the Holiday Limited Craft Essence from Elizabeth, which boosts Lancer coins by 2. If you haven't done that yet, don't worry, you'll be able to very shortly. Most of the holiday craft essences boost coins for the class that are wearing them, but the ones you get from your servants boost coins for the class of that servant, no matter who is wearing the craft essence. So I'm going to go ahead and give it to Mash here. Next up, I'm going to equip all of the Melty Sweetheart cards that I've collected so far. These boost all coin types by 2, which means 2 more Lancer coins for each one. And lastly, I'm just going to pick a powerful craft essence for my leader, which is going to help me win fights as fast as I can. Almost every enemy you fight now is going to be a Lancer, and that means all of your Sabers will resist every single attack while also doing bonus damage each time you attack. If you get unlucky, you might have to fight a Saber in the middle of all the Lancers, but that shouldn't be too hard to handle. If you are really unlucky, you might end up fighting an Archer. Those are going to do a ton of damage to your party of Sabers, but luckily, you also brought that one powerful Lancer along with you. Let your support servant help you out in these cases, either after one of your Sabers faint, or better yet, you can use the Order Change skill on your Chaldea Combat Uniform Mystic Code. The enemies in these quests can get pretty tough, especially in the 40 AP versions, but your class advantage will make a huge difference. As you can see, my Sabers are definitely not OP. The average level here is something like 667. Even though it's recommended for level 80, I'm not going to have much trouble here. Every time an enemy drops one of those Lancer coin icons, they are actually dropping 2 coins normally, but thanks to my bonuses, they are going to be dropping more than 10 each time instead. And when we finally finish this battle, you'll see that adds up pretty quickly here. You can see this is almost 200. Actually, this is 195 Lancer coins, plus 6 more coins that work for any class, so that's more than 200 coins from a single fight. Plus, you've got all this baking chocolate as well. If you need to buy craft essences for your servants, you can use the coins for that. Otherwise, you can sell these coins for baking chocolate and use that to buy all kinds of things. I'm focused on the Melty Sweetheart craft essences and then the crystallized lore after that. But there are all kinds of useful skill and ascension materials here to choose from also. After the limited time Lancer time period ends, it's going to switch to a new class, but the basic formula here remains the same. Build a party that can resist damage, do maximum damage, and most importantly, increase the chocolate coin drops as much as possible. Now, I know this is going to be a short one, but I really wanted to get this published ASAP so you don't miss out on any coins during this event. Let me know how it works out for you. Subscribe for more tips like this in the future, and of course, as always, thank you for watching.